Fluttershy was in the kitchen scrubbing her hooves. She dried them on a towel and trotted up behind her fellow Pegasus.
Now, just take the slow, even breaths and let your mind drift.
With her trademark gentleness, Fluttershy straddled Rainbow Dash's back, lowered her smooth, unshod hooves toward the space between Rainbow Dash's wings, and stabbed her with a burning ice pick.
Sorry. That's what it felt like to Rainbow Dash, anyway.
Ow, 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 ow!
Rainbow Dash instinctively bucked, sending the yellow Pegasus tumbling. Don't do sound effects. Fluttershy quickly righted herself and rushed to Rainbow Dash's side. Oh, where's the mouse? There we go.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Rainbow Dash. I didn't know you had so much tension there.
I told him not to laugh at that.
Fluttershy looked devastated by the prospect of hurting her friend.
Wow, that's a great...
It's okay, Fluttershy.
Wheezed Dash as she tried to catch her breath.
It most certainly is not.
Wow.
Insisted Fluttershy. Oh,
that's Fluttershy.
With that many nuts in your back, you're more vulnerable to fadage, sprains, fatigue, pulls, sprains. You could even cramp up in mid-flight.
No shit. Rainbow Dash chuckled nervously under her breath. Oh shit.
Wait here.
Oh, right here.
Wait right here. There.
There you go. Great.
that's you.
No.
Fluttershy continued. I'll be right back. She trotted over to the front door, opened it, and took to the air.
They really need a play-by-play. This one's my part. She returned a few minutes later, carrying a sprig of some plant or other in her mouth. What? And she set it down in front of Rainbow Dash.
Here, eat a couple of these.
Rainbow Dash sniffed the reddish-purple berries doubtfully. She smelled the sweet and faintly spicy, like glazed gingerbread.
She smelled the sweet and faintly spicy?
They smelled sweet and faintly spicy, like glazed gingerbread. Dessert? Isn't this more Pinkie Pie style?
Oh god, not the cupcakes.
It's not a treat, it's medicine.
Said Fluttershy. Wow, I got a lot of lines on that.
One or two should do it. Be sure to swallow the seeds.
Sorry.
Rainbow Dash shrugged a bit. And bit a couple of berries off the twig. The taste matched the scent. The berries were almost cloyingly sweet. But as she chewed, a faint tingle spread through her mouth. She swallowed the mouthful, and the tingle spread down her throat. In a few seconds, the feeling subsided. She stood there for a moment, and then started tapping her hoof impatiently.
Oh god, what did Fluttershy give her? Did she pull a cupcakes?
Are you sure that was medicine, Fluttershy? I don't feel a thing. Exactly.
She motioned at the pillow.
Please, let's try this one more time.
Rainbow Dash hesitantly sat back down on the pillow and tried her best to relax, even more gently than before. Fluttershy got into position and lowered her hooves toward Rainbow Dash's back.
You should have cut it off at Rainbow Dash's. Put him to someone.
Careful, Fluttershy. Go easy on me. Oh my gosh.
Okay, oh yay, I get to read this entire fucking thing. Oh, I get like 17 lines here. You get to hear my beautiful voice, people. Rainbow Dash's eyes crossed and then closed. Her hooves stretched out in all directions. A warm, soothing fuzziness crept up on her consciousness, crowding out her restless thoughts. She let out a long, pleasure-filled sigh. The sensation... Come on, there we go. Of Fluttershy's hooves kneading her back was positively heavenly. The warmth and weight of Fluttershy's body on her hindquarters was no torture either. Her wings slowly rose, wing boner. She blushed slightly, but at this point she was almost beyond caring at the fox pass. She couldn't remember ever feeling so good. Oh my god. If Fluttershy knew why Rainbow Dash had spread, she clearly didn't mind. She wrapped a front leg around one of Rainbow Dash's erect wings and worked at the tender flight muscles with her other hoof. When she let it go, the wings flopped down like a wet cloth, too relaxed to even fold. She moved on to the other side. Rainbow Dash moaned softly. Oh my god!
Fluttershy took her time with the massage, kneading her back of
Kneading from the back.
Kneading from the back of Rainbow Dash's head to the base of her tail. She went so far as to massage Dash's cutie marks. Something even Dash knew that Lotus and Other would extra charge for.
Yeah, I get one line this time. Oh wait, shit. By the time Fluttershy stood, Rainbow Dash was so relaxed. Good job. She could hardly move. Her eyelids... Oh god, no. Her eyelids dropped, but she wasn't paying much attention to what she saw anyway. She felt like every moment of stress in her life, every secret, every crisis, and obligation and frustration, too many ands, was just some story that happened to some other pony. Some pony without a kind, gentle, indulgent friend that smelled of blossoms and whose hooves were just magic.
Poor Buzzard, glad her.
She slurred.
What was that?
Asked Fluttershy.
Nothing.
It was a muffin? Oh, yay, you get to read.
Rainbow Dash curled up on the pillow and slowly sank into the utterly blissful sleep. As the last of consciousness left her, she could have sworn she felt Fluttershy's feather soft lips brush across her cheek in a tiny, tender kiss.
Ooh. The sun was slightly higher when Rainbow Dash finally opened her eyes, blearily. She realized that meant she had been asleep for nearly 24 hours. She had to get moving. Let's get moving. There were plenty of duties calling. Duties. She left a little weak as she felt a little weak as she shakily stood. She was still fantastically relaxed, but there was also a strange blurriness in the sensation.
Fluttershy? Rainbow Dash looked around, but her friend was nowhere to be found. Eventually, she spotted a note addressed to her on a nearby end table. She unfolded it and recognized Fluttershy's delicate mouth writing.
Dash, had to go and count the new Swifts and Starlings.
Or the Skittles and Star Wars.
Feel free to help yourselves to the food in the pantry. Hope you feel better, Fluttershy.
That was awesome when you said that. Rainbow Dash smiled and sighed. She did feel better. She felt like she could take on all of Equestria. And it was all thanks to Fluttershy and those berries.
Rainbow Dash's gaze fell on the tiny fruit still sitting there Fluttershy had put them.
Where, Fluttershy?
Where Fluttershy had put them.
Fluttershy? What? What were you about to say?
She looked around cautiously, and then picked up a bunch with her mouth, and she trotted over to the door.
Someone just call me. And now, people, this next bit is kind of stalkerish at the end. A short time later, Fluttershy returned to her now empty cottage. She called out as she trotted from room to room. She searched until she was sure Dash had left. Returning to the living room, she looked around cautiously and then nuzzled the pillow Rainbow Dash had slept on, inhaling her friend's unmistakable scent of healthy sweat and rainwater and sighing a shuddering sigh.
Rainbow Dash had to work at top speed for the rest of the day to catch up on her weather duties, and she still barely finished in time. Princess Celestia had made a special request to honor her younger sister's first birthday in Equestria in a millennium. One that had required extreme effort from dozens of residents of Cloudsdale. The princess had wanted a rainbow by moonlight.